Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon and I'm flying solo today. Geeky Sparkles is spending time with Mama Sparkles and she's not going to be in the next couple of videos. I apologize for that. Anyway, we're going to talk about Crunchyroll again. Now, we did a video last night talking about Crunchyroll and how it looks like they're doing damage control now. Their general manager is out there making statements like, hey, we really like being part of the Warner Media family and we think HBO Max are great partners. What they're trying to do, I think, is stave off this Sony acquisition. Now, we've been telling you guys for about a year that something was going to happen to Crunchyroll. Either they were going to get sold or they were going to get merged into HBO Max. And it looks like because of the pandemic, because of all the revenue in Hollywood being drained away by the lockdown, that it looks like Warner Media is opting to sell Crunchyroll to Sony for less money than they wanted for it. And what would probably happen, since Sony already owns Funimation, is they would merge the two into one streaming service controlled by Sony, meaning a lot of people would be out of work. Now, what is going to happen to all of these Crunchyroll originals that have been announced? Remember, a few months ago, they made a big deal about all these original Crunchyroll productions. They've got some webtoon shows. Of course, they've got High Guardian Spice, which was the first one announced and has completely disappeared. Who knows? But if the reaction to Crunchyroll's originals are as good as they are to X-Arm, I don't think that they really need to worry about it. I think that Sony might just pull the plug on a lot of these originals because they're not being received very well at all. In fact, we're going to talk about this. This is the newest Crunchyroll original to get a trailer, X-Arm, and it looks like budget cut Rooster Teeth. It looks like budget cut RWBY, and people are not happy. In fact, look at the downvotes, 4,000 downvotes on this trailer. Only 930 upvotes, 4,000 downvotes. And if you look at it, I don't even know what the hell is going on. It is like PS2 era CG anime, which I'll be honest, I hate CG anime to begin with. Even the Ultraman and Godzilla ones that they had on Netflix, I thought they were pretty terrible. But this looks really bad. I mean, I'm going to be honest. It doesn't look like anime. It looks like PS2 cutscenes, and I can't even tell what the hell is going on. It just looks like it's trying to be RWBY, and it's failing miserably. So anyway, we're going to talk about that and talk about what could potentially happen to Crunchyroll and all of that jazz. Before we get into it, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We're at, we're over 150,000 subs. Thank you for the support. We talk about anime, comic books, animation, movies, video games, all sorts of nerd topics, and we're pretty objective over here. We don't candy coat things. We're not on the take by any of these companies, so it is unfiltered opinion. Now, again, to go back to Crunchyroll, and this article we talked about yesterday, that the Joanne Wage, I'm still not sure how to pronounce her name. She was talking about, hey, Crunchyroll's fine. We're all fine here. Everything's fine. Well, what she talked about, if you actually read into the article, got to the end of the article, is she was talking about how Crunchyroll loves to tell Japanese studios what America wants, and that they've been doing, co-productions with Japanese studios, and Crunchyroll's basically been whispering in their ear. So what we're getting from Crunchyroll are things like High Guardian Spice, which it's basically a Tumblr comic, with a budget, I guess, and it has gone missing. Now, we know High Guardian Spice exists. We know there's at least a pilot out there. We actually had someone come to us, tell us that they had seen the pilot, and told us basically what the plot was. And to be completely honest, completely fair, they said it actually wasn't that bad. They said the animation was pretty good, but it was basically a Steven Universe type show. But the animation was pretty decent. And, we questioned whether or not it was a legit thing. And then we had Elation's lawyers reach out to us and ask us to take our video down talking about plot points. And that was damn near a year and a half ago. So we know it's legit. We know it exists. We know that they've stopped production on it. And again, this is a kind of an example, I think, of Crunchyroll going to Japan and saying, look, guys, these are the kinds of shows that are hot in the US. You want to do some Steven Universe. That's what all the cool kids like. And I don't know what they were thinking, smoking, or what when they did this one, X-Arm. But, the art looks really good. This is nice, but then what they did with it is terrible. A new teaser trailer for the upcoming Crunchyroll original TV anime X-Arm based on the manga written by High Rock and illustrated by Shinya Komi has been unleashed on the world. So yeah, you're thinking, okay, it's a manga. It's going to be pretty decent. Well, it's really bad CG. Previewing the opening theme for the show Rise Again by Airflip. X-Arm delivers a futuristic cyberpunk series. Composing the music at 3D CG anime studio Visual Flight. Here are the voice actors. Again, this art is nice. If it looked like this, I'd be like, yeah, this is pretty okay. I'll watch this. But no, that's not what it looks like. So after High Guardian Spice, we get what basically looks like a PS2 cutscene. I can't. And it's trying to be RWBY, except RWBY, at least the early seasons were pretty good. But let's look at some of these comments. This looks like someone's first SFM animation. This is what Crunchyroll is telling Japan, apparently, the American audiences want. This is Crunchyroll's originals right here. That's an insult to SFM in general. Looks like it's test footage for the MMD beta. Looks like someone's fan-made RWBY animation. Thank you. Looks like what a 9-year-old would make in an action movie. Rooster Teeth staff, a little revenge for our payment. Come on, that's an insult to 9-year-olds. Oh my God. Declaring war against all the SF series around the world. Hard to declare war when you've already lost. Bruh, this song is doo-doo. Don't even get me started on the visuals. If this clip is the best collective scenes, I don't want to imagine the rest. That's it. Like, how bad is the actual show? This is what Crunchyroll is spending their money on, and they want to know why they're for sale. So Sony, which is putting out Demon Slayer. Now, Crunchyroll is capable of co-productions that are pretty decent. I mean, Shield Hero, Rising of the Shield Hero is one of our favorite anime right now. We've been watching it, enjoy it quite a bit. But this is dog shit. This Crunchyroll original, this looks like dog shit. And so did High Guardian Spice, at least what we've seen of it, because all we've seen of it so far is a Kickstarter pitch. This is what Crunchyroll's doing with Warner's money. This is why they're for sale, guys. Good joke. Can you release the actual trailer now? Hey, don't be mean in the comments. My 12-year-old brother made this for me. Was hyped to see this appear in my feed, but after watching it, dear God, did my interest in the series die down. I expected actual 2D because the art looks really good. If it looked like this, I'd be like, hell yeah, this looks pretty cool. But no, that's not what we got at all. I'm just going to act like it's the 1st of April. Hello, bad CG. This isn't going to work, Crunchyroll. Sorry. When she slides on the floor, this looks terrible. It's made Berserk 2016 look like Citizen Kane of CGI anime. Crunchyroll is making original Nintendo DS games now. Oh no, he's being attacked by bad CG. Bruh, how did Crunchyroll look at this trailer and still have the confidence to even post it? I think that's what happened to High Guardian Spice. I think they got feedback from the pilot episode. It wasn't good, and they shelved it indefinitely because we know they're not working on it anymore. We know the people that were working on that show, that production team has been disbanded. But this is what Crunchyroll is doing with subscriber money, guys. They're not giving money to existing animation studios, giving them more money. They should be throwing more money at people producing good anime. Instead, they're producing stuff like this. This is why they're for sale. When you're the only animator but have a deadline to meet. So I was the only one who genuinely disliked it. I wasn't the only one who genuinely disliked it. This is not bad. It's downright unacceptable. This looks awful. Why they even have that thumbnail when it's so misleading? That is true. It is misleading. Am I to be worried that the animation looks less fluid than most Wii games? When the Crunchyroll Originals logo looks better than the anime. This looks like it was animated by one guy in a cave with spare parts during the 1990s. Was this done by the creator of Mafia City ads? Just delete this and act like it never existed. Forget this for the sake of our souls. I feel like I just got shot. Why, Crunchyroll? Why? I don't think declaring war counts if the opening salvo is right in your own foot. This looks like cheeks. How did this trailer get approved? How did any of this get approved? Who looked at this and was like, yeah, we're good to upload? Now hiring high schoolers, prerequisite, no experience whatsoever. Damn, y'all couldn't afford Studio Orange, so you went off with the off-brand Rooster Teeth chicken gums. Bro, this is one of the worst CGIs I've ever seen. Oh my God. This is, why even release the trailer? This is bad, and it gets worse on Twitter. You know, I mean, the manga actually looks pretty decent, but damn. Lost footage of Crunchyroll's X-Arm. Reboot looks better. And again, they keep using the manga art. It's very misleading. Very misleading. Overwatch SFM porn looks better than Crunchyroll's X-Arm. Guys, you've failed. Crunchyroll, if this is the best you can do, why the hell would anybody invest money in Crunchyroll Originals? Between High Guardian Spice and stuff like this, you know, it's there. This isn't the way. Just bring the stuff over from Japan. Don't tinker with it. Don't whisper in their ears. It's horrible. I can't believe that this is what they're doing with Warner Media money. Like, this is not even gonna fly on HBO Max, guys. This is just terrible. This is absolutely, absolutely terrible. I can't. You know, it's just really bad. So I'm gonna wrap this one up, guys. We are counting down the days, I think, until it's officially announced that Crunchyroll is being absorbed into Funimation or sold to Sony anyway. And I have to wonder if they're not gonna pull the plug on stuff like this, because they're gonna have to do better. I mean, maybe they should put more money into their original productions than they spent on their elaborate office space in San Francisco. I'm just saying. Talk to you later.